What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Stop Playing podcast. Stay high, stay fly, and stop playing. Amen, say man, how y'all doing today? I'm your host, K-Rod Worldwide. If you don't know me, make sure you tune in to the last video that we did, the first podcast episode, you feel me? Because we back with episode number 2, you feel me? I told y'all we going to be consistent with this. New episodes dropping every Friday, 12 p.m. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can tell, we got a new logo. You feel me? So y'all make sure y'all comment down below how y'all feel about the new logo. How y'all feel about the pod. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I've been waiting all week to record this episode. Like when I tell y'all I've been waiting all week to record this episode, bro. Whew, this week it's been a long week. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. A lot happened this week. It's been a crazy week. But we here and I'm ready to be on the pod with y'all and I'm ready to talk with y'all. You feel me? And get into it. So before we even get into it, man, y'all make sure to go like the video, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying, man? Make sure that y'all tune in because this is only the beginning of so much more. You feel me? Like these podcast episodes is the first, you know what I'm saying, step of many. You feel me? We got so much going on in 2026. So make sure that y'all tune in for that. But in other news, how y'all doing today, man? I'm doing pretty good my damn self, man. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful Thursday. It's nice outside. You know what I'm saying? I got the podcast set up, blessed, highly favored. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up to the Lord. You feel me? And today we're going to be talking about a topic that is near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? Very near and dear to my heart. And if you know, you know. If you know by the title, you feel me? I'm going to be talking about how money cannot unlame you. Yes. Because let me tell y'all something. Money cannot unlame you, twin. I'm just here to tell you that. All right? I'm here to tell you right now. Getting 100 racks ain't going to solve your problems. It ain't. Money ain't gonna unlame you, twin. And that's really the problem that we got right now going on. Like, a lot of people don't realize that. You feel me? Like, they think the money equal, oh, well, since I got money now, you know what I'm saying? That make me respectable. That make me honorable. That make me... No, that just mean you got money. You still the lame that you was before you got money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start this off, and we're gonna start the podcast off with a quick story time. So, as y'all know, I was in a long-term relationship, and when I say long-term, everybody know, like, it was a long relationship, you know what I'm saying? And I talked about that a little bit in the last pod as well, so y'all gotta tune in, man, because we got continuity, you feel me? You gotta tune in to the last pod so that you understand this pod, you know what I'm saying? But I was in a long-term relationship, right? And I'm going to be a little messy right now. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not too messy, but just a little bit. Okay? So, I was in a long-term relationship, you feel me, with this girl. And then she had this friend. You feel me? And this friend, let me tell you something. She was what you would call, like, a stereotypical, like, bad bitch. If you want to say quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like, really at the beginning of the bad bitch epidemic. She was one of them ones at the beginning of the bad bitch epidemic. Like, when I say she was one of them ones, she was really one of them ones. Like, Shawty, I used to tell her all the time, like, I know you for taking dudes for everything they got. I was going to say taking niggas, but I ain't want to say that. But then I just said it, so I don't know why I didn't just say it in the first place. Anyways, I used to tell her that all the time, like, girl, you crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way the D-boy be spending on you, you know what I'm saying? And then and then this go into another conversation that spending money on a bitch ain't gonna make her like you. It ain't gonna make her think you fine, twin. It ain't gonna make her think that you know what I'm saying, you the hottest thing out. You know what I'm saying? You spending all your money on a Hellcat. It's not gonna make her think that you better than the next. You feel me? Because do you see half of these hoes baby daddies? Do you see half they baby daddies? They baby daddies be having 2 pairs of pants, maybe. And they only wash them once a month. They don't take care of their kids. They don't be having no money to their name. You feel me? Phone be off. You know what I'm saying? They don't never come pick up their kids. They ain't got no car. They ain't got no job. But you want to spend it all, twin, so you could impress. Man, listen. If they don't like you for who you is, don't worry about them. Move on. Somebody gonna like you. If she don't think you fine, somebody else gonna think you fine. If he don't think you fine, somebody else gonna think you fine. That's for both. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, you know what I'm saying? It go both ways. You know what I'm saying? You can, hey, we support the masses. I didn't hit my desk over here. But like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? We support everybody around here. You feel me? Don't be spending your pockets, spending everything you got trying to impress somebody that don't even feel no kind of ways about you for real. They just trying to spend your money. But anyways, I'm getting off topic, okay? Let's go back to this little quick story time, okay? So I used to know this girl. She used to run. Well, I still know her, but I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? Dead to me. You feel me what I'm saying? So let me tell you. So running pockets. I'm talking about running pockets, the things that I have seen, the bends that I have seen people do. I done seen niggas bend over backwards. You know what I'm saying? And she got with the one guy, right? And he didn't even have a whole lot of money. He had a little lot of money, if you get what I'm saying. Like, he had a little money. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't had like, oh, he got money. Like, oh, that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he balling, he splurging. But he had a little money. You feel what I'm saying? And, man, that boy, he thought he could run the world with that little money he had, boy. He thought he was bigger than the masses, boy. He thought he was the president, boy. Thought he was moving black trucks only, boy. You know what I'm saying? Top flight of the world. You know what I'm saying? Top floor boss, not the mayor. You feel what I'm saying? He thought he was, the money made him loco, crazy. You feel me? And he would treat her all kind of ways because he spoiling her, buying her stuff. And it got to the point where shawty could be bought. Like cash money, dollar amount. He cheat on that bit, get what? Purse. He do something to that bit, get what? Outfit. Get what? $300 shoe. Get what? Designer something. Get what? And I'm like, he got to be going in debt. Because like I said, he ain't had no whole lot of money. He just had a little lot of money. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not like, because I ain't like him. You feel me? He was a lame. And no matter how much money he spent, no matter how fly he quote unquote thought he was, because them fits was terrible, he was still a lame at the end of the day. You could see every time he did something, you could see the little lame ass fat boy inside of him from when he was a little boy that got picked on. You could see like that was his motive behind why he did stuff. And you don't want to be that person, twin. You don't want to be that person to where when people look at you, they like, oh, yeah, they doing this off of animosity. They doing this because of how they grew up. Or because you could tell, you know that phrase when they be like, you could tell when they ain't never had nothing. Don't be that one, twin. Come on now. You feel me? Money will not unlame you. Money will not make you a better person. The only thing that will make you a better person is discovery and learning who you are. Figuring out what you need to improve on as a person. You feel me? Because sometimes in life, like, we be in denial. Like, I'm just be honest with y'all. We be in denial. Like, when I was younger, and I'm not even gonna lie, not even when I was just younger, like right now, I'm still figuring out that sometimes I be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still learning that some of my ideology, some of the way I think, some of the ways that I do stuff is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And some of it's because of how I grew up. And some of it, you know what I'm saying? But the only way that I'm going to get better is because if I recognize it and then I improve it. Me making more money is not going to make me no better person. I'm just going to go to hell with a whole lot of money in my bank account that I can't take with me. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to think about the after. You feel me? Not just the after. Like, I ain't trying to preach. Hell, that ain't me. I'm saying what I'm saying is sometimes we got to think about, like, the effects. Because, like, you spending all this money, all this stuff, man, the money gonna run out one day. You see, man, we done seen the biggest fall. And the taller you are, the harder you fall. You feel me? Don't be trying to do something and all this stuff. Because a lot of people put themselves in predicaments they shouldn't even be in just to try to get some money, just to try to make them unlame. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm from the hood. Okay, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. You feel me? Whether y'all believe Alabama is country or not, I'm here to tell y'all Birmingham is really not Alabama. Like, you know how like some people be like, I'm not from Georgia, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the state of Atlanta. That's kind of how Birmingham is to Alabama. Like, Birmingham is its own thing. You feel me? But we got multiple sectors. Like, you got Birmingham, Montgomery, Mobile. Alabama really ain't nothing to play with. Them boys down there, them girls down there, they'll get you. You feel me? They bout it. They not playing. You feel me? They not playing. So what I'm saying is, I've seen people put themselves in predicaments they shouldn't even be in just so they could look cool and to get some money because they think money make them cool. You know what I'm saying? So like, I done seen people jump off the porch and start committing crimes to make money, but they also at the same time simultaneously thought that committing the crimes would make them cool, and now they in jail for a long time. Or people so worried about getting money so quick, they commit a crime thinking it's gonna put them on because they want to be the next influencer, they want to be the next top flow boss, they want to be the next what they want to be. I need somebody to talk to. Eventually, either I'm gonna get somebody to talk to or I'm gonna make somebody to talk to, because I be needing somebody to talk to. I need to be, hey, who what they be like? You know what I'm saying? I need to get there. But like I was saying, sometimes, bro, people just be doing stuff that they ain't got no business doing just so they can get some money because they think money make them cool. They think money equal cool. Money does not equal cool, bro. It's a lot of people with money that still lame as hell. Like, for real, no lie. You know what I'm saying? You committing fraud because you want to be the next city girls. They done already broke up. You feel me? You trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to commit fraud because you want to be the next little baby. Boy, you trying to sell drugs because you want to be little baby because you think that's what made little baby cool. But baby, no, that's not what did that. He worked and you know what I'm saying? And he had the right connections, and it was a plethora of things that was working out in his favor. It wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? So, money don't unlame you, twin. Like, we really got to start saying it. And another thing that we got to start saying is, in general, in our community, and when I say our community, I mean the get money community, because I'm going to get money myself. You know what I'm saying? We got to start letting people know, like, money ain't everything. Just because you see people in the high fashion and the high cars and the clothes and the hoes, yes, it's fun. Yes, it's cool. But that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't everything in life. And you should not find your joy in life in that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, that's the only joy that they got in life. That's the only joy that they have out of life is, oh, well, I'm finna go spend this bag, or, oh, I'm finna go do this or do this. The only way that they happy is if they spending money or if they doing that. You got to find other stuff in life that really make you want to wake up in the morning besides money. You know what I'm saying? You got to get you a family. You know what I'm saying? Well, don't get you a family depending on how old you is, because I ain't got no kids. And I got a girl, but I ain't got no kids. But, so I can't tell y'all go get no family. But, you know what I'm saying? Go find you a hobby or something. Find you something you passionate about, twin. Go start you a podcast, twin. Go make you a song. Go chase your dreams. Go fall in love. Like, go do something. You know what I'm saying? Besides chase money and chase a bag, because so many people chase money trying to chase penitentiary chances. You know what I'm saying? People take penitentiary chances trying to chase a bag. I don't know what the hell I said the first time. But yeah, they chase penitentiary, they take penitentiary chances trying to chase a bag. And sometimes it ain't all about the bag. And you know, another reason what influenced me to record this is because I was talking to my mama the other day. And I was like, Mom, you know, sometimes I beat myself up a lot about how I handled my YouTube situation, because you know what I'm saying? I feel like I had the bag in the palm of my hand. You know what I'm saying? And so I was talking to my mama, and I was just like, sometimes I be beating myself up because I feel like if I had to play my cards right, I never, you know what I'm saying? I never probably would have had to work a job, and I never would have had to do this, or I never would have had to do that. I probably would have been making all type of money, driving my dream cars from the time I was 18. You feel me? And my mom was just like, girl, no. She was like, if it was for you, it would have been for you. She was like, maybe it was for you to learn a lesson, or maybe it was for you to do something. It ain't always about the bag. And then sometimes you gotta listen to your mama, man. Your mama be right. Like, I'm gonna tell you, she be like, someday you gonna know I'm right. When you grow up a little bit, that day do be coming, and you don't want to admit that she be right. But my Dukes be right a lot of times. Like, when I say a lot of times, I mean a lot of times. Like, she done told me about friends and shit that people, man, I never forget. She told me like people with my friend, they ain't even last like 2 more weeks. Like, soon as my Dukes call it out, psh, it's over. It's over. And that's even like relationships. Like, my man, I be scared, because if my mama don't like you, I know it ain't gonna last, because she don't like you for a reason. You know what I'm saying? She sees something I don't see. Because see, I'm just looking at how bad you is. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But she like, no, nah, twin, no, not finna happen. You know what I'm saying? So money don't unlame you, twin. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing that y'all really need to understand. More money, more problems is a real live statement. That's a real live statement. More money, more problems, more bitches. But more money, more problems. Because more bitches, more problems. More niggas, more problems. The more hoes you got, the more problems. Listen, let me tell you something. I do not like having hoes. You want to know why I don't like having hoes? Because having hoes is not easy. Giving multiple people the amount of attention that it take to maintain and to not get caught up and to try to keep it P and not catch more feelings for one and the other one and not get a favorite and not do this, it's really hard, for real. Like, I'm not finna lie. I don't like it. I'm not a hoe person. Me personally, I likes to settle down. I don't like hoes. And last year, I was telling y'all I had some hostcapades last year, and I'm going to tell y'all more about that next week on the Valentine's Day episode. So next week on the Valentine's Day episode, we going to talk about my hostcapades from 2025, because I was really out here doing stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure y'all tune in for that, because we going to be talking about them hostcapades, and you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure my mama don't watch that one, because I was wilding just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But that was my first time being single in 4 years. Like, I had been in a relationship my whole early 20s. You know what I'm saying? And I would have honestly been in a relationship the rest of my 20s. Listen, again, next, let's stop. I be getting off topic. But yeah, man, more money, more problems. More bitches, more problems. So the more money you make, the more money you got to pay in taxes, unless you like super, super, super rich, and then you don't. But that's you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into that. But the more money you get, the more money you spend on cars, the more your car note is. The more money you spend on an apartment is, the more your rent is, the more your utilities is, the more your bills is. The more expensive girl you get, the more expensive dates you got to spend. More money, more problems. Sometimes it's all right to just chill out. You feel me? Like for instance, I'm going to tell y'all, I stay in a luxury apartment, right? But even though I stay in a luxury apartment, I don't pay, like, I don't stay in like a high rise, because I'm gonna be realistic with you. I cannot in my mind fathom spending $3,500 on an apartment. Now, I ain't saying I won't spend $3,500, but shit, if I'm gonna spend $3,500, it's gonna be on something I own. It's gonna be on something I might have. You know what I'm saying? I might spend $3,500 on a condo that I'm gonna own one day, but I'm not gonna spend no $3,500 on an apartment that I gotta sign a lease on every year. And speaking of that, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, because I need to vent, because it's time for me to renew my lease, and my leasing agency has really just been doing me dirty. Well, they ain't been doing me dirty, but they just been procrastinating like a mug. Like, they been procrastinating like a mug. I've been going into the office every other day asking them, can they send me my lease information for renewal? And they like, yeah. And then they don't send it. And then I go back in there and they be like, yeah. And then they don't send it. And I just went back in there today, and they was like, it's on my desk. Just wait on the email. Y'all think I got an email? But that's Georgia for you, man. Because, yeah, that's Georgia for you, for sure. But yeah, man. So, like I was saying, you know, just yeah, money don't unlame you, man. Like, that's really the bottom point. I really want people just to understand that. Like, I really just want people to understand that, like, you getting money is not going to change the status of your coolness. And I know that people probably like, man, people don't even care about that. Boy, you be surprised how many people actually care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be surprised how many people actually care about they care about that. Like, some people, I'm gonna be honest with you, some people don't give a fuck. They don't care about being lame. They don't care at all. You feel me? I'm gonna raise my hand and I'm gonna be the first to tell y'all my name is K-Rob and I do give a fuck. I don't want to be no lame ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That just ain't never been me. You know what I'm saying? And the definition of a lame ass nigga really, it really varies depending on who you are. And it really honestly, I feel like everybody got a different appearance. Jesus. I really feel like everybody got a different opinion on what make you lame. You feel me? I think at the beginning and the bottom of the day, you lame if you do lame ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being broke can make you lame. Nah. But if you know what I'm saying, if it's just your circumstances right now and you working towards something better, hey, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's a lot of stuff. Like, if you do consistent lame ass shit, you lame. I'm not even gonna lie. You lame. And I'm not saying that like, oh, you a nerd or nothing like that. Because it ain't nothing wrong with being no nerd. It ain't nothing wrong. But it is something wrong with being lame. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you some lame ass shit to do. You grew up in a good neighborhood. Now, instead of you going and trying to figure out a good path for you to go and actually do something with your life and your family sacrifices and everything that they did for you, instead of you doing that, you start hanging out with the hood niggas. Or you start hanging out with the fiends, the dope heads, and you get hooked on drugs, or you start selling drugs, and then now you trying to portray this image because, man, that's lame as hell. Why'd you doing that? Why'd you even doing that? Why'd you, man, go do what you, man, look, chill, twin, for real. Like, a lot of times people really don't understand, like, it's the stuff that you do that make you lame. You feel me? If you always trying to get over on your friends and shit, you lame as hell. And money's not gonna make you lame. You hitting on women and shit, you lame as hell. That ain't gonna make you lame. It's a lot of stuff in life that make you lame, and I ain't talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but different people got different definitions of what lame is. I don't know why my mouth don't want to work, but oh well. Woo! Like, bro, stop playing. It don't make you money will not unlame you. The only thing that will unlame you if you stop doing lame ass shit, if you stop with your lame ass habits and you stop with the lame ass. Somebody out there need to hear this. You got to stop with the lame ass shit you doing. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the way you act can make you lame as hell. Like, people don't want to hang around you because you lame as hell. And you know what? Let's actually look up right now. What is the damn textbook definition of lame? What the hell? What? Okay, I wish I could see what I'm looking at right now. It say right now, the definition of lame is the inability to walk without difficulty as the result of an injury or illness affecting the leg or foot. So me and y'all learned that today because I thought that lame was like a universal term. I didn't know that was a slang reference. And I have a college degree. So, what does it mean, like, lame? Okay, so the Urban Dictionary says that it is used to describe somebody who is boring, uncool, or just sucks in general. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, and if you do lame ass shit, you doing boring, uncool, sucky ass shit. That's what make you lame. That's what make you lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, money can't lame you, man. You really gotta just lock in. I was saying, I was telling somebody the other day, like, bro, you can be whoever you want to be. You just gotta create it. Actually, no, I was telling my girl this. I was like, bro, you can be whoever you want to be. You just gotta be a little delusional. Like, for instance, we was talking about Jocelyn Hernandez. And y'all know who Jocelyn Hernandez is, the Puerto Rican princess. If you don't know who Jocelyn Hernandez is, the lady who over Jocelyn's cabaret, and she be having the hoes beat each other up for like $5,000. I don't know. I used to watch very small clips of it when I would be with my ex, but every time I would watch that or I watch the baddies, it made me feel like I was losing brain cells. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I watched a hoe get knocked upside her head, I felt like I lost 5 brain cells. You know what I'm saying? And them hoes was getting knocked upside their head every 32 seconds. Like, it got to a point where I asked, like, what is the show actually about? Like, what is being a baddie about? Because they talk about being a baddie is about getting money. All y'all do is whoop ass. So why is it not Baddies Boxing Club? Like, why is it Baddies Africa? This needs to be like Baddies Boxing Go on Tour. Baddies, you know what I'm saying? Jocelyn's Cabaret Go on tour whooping ass. Like, y'all need to be like spies or some shit. Like, hopping down on niggas. Like, y'all need to be running down on hoes like Superman. You know what I'm saying? Saving hoes from the strip club and from their pimps. That's what I feel like the show should be about at this time. It should be like Dog the Bounty Hunter. And it's Jocelyn's Cabaret of bitches. And everybody is in full matte black. And they got on the bulletproof vest and shit. And they going after pimps because they done beat their hoes and shit. And they jumping them. Like, at that point, I feel like this is what the show should be about, because that's all it's about. Is shaking ass and whooping ass. But anyways, we was just talking about Jocelyn the other day. Not the other day. Earlier today. Lord Jesus. And I tell her all the time, like, in order for you to be who you want to be, you have to be just a wee bit delusional. And it might be more than a wee. You might got to be like, you know what I'm saying? You might got to be a good amount of delusional. But you going to have some delusion. You ain't going to make it without delusion, because when people ain't going to believe in you, and when people ain't going, you know what I'm saying, see, a lot of people ain't going to understand your vision, but it's not for them to see your vision because it's your vision. So everybody ain't going to believe in you. Yeah, you going to have some that believe in you. Yeah, you going to have the others that believe in you. But at the end and the beginning of the day, you got to believe in yourself. And you got to be slightly delusional about how much you believe in yourself and how much you believe you can accomplish this goal in order to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm being honest with you, that's 100% how I had my first blow up on YouTube, because I was delusional. I was uploading videos, editing them, taking hours to upload for like 20 people. And I'm making videos like I'm doing this for millions of people. Like I'm making videos like I'm really on that bit for millions of people. I was slightly delusional, and eventually it got me where it is. And I hope that this same delusion that I'm doing now on this podcast take off the same. You know what I'm saying? And if it do, y'all remember K-Rob taught y'all. All it takes is just a little wee bit of delusion and for a little hard work, and together you can do anything. Anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Hard work and a little delusion. Anything is possible. But we was talking about her because I was talking about how she was talking about how like she writes just fine, which she is. Anyways, but I was like, yeah, you know, if she wanted like a cokehead, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, she ain't on coke no more. And I was like, yeah, but I was using that more like an adjective, like, you know, like somebody who act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause and what I mean by that is, I mean like she just on go, like you can, you know what I'm saying? They rah 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 rah. I'm getting off topic. Anyways, so I was telling her like, she really blew up because she was delusional. Like, she believed in herself more than anybody did, bro. Like, when I say she believed in herself more than anybody, she believed in herself more than anybody. Like, you remember if y'all was young like I was, y'all was watching her on Love and Hip Hop, and she was Stevie, you don't let me, Stevie, you don't let me. Why you don't let me, Stevie? I'm not going back to the club. Stevie. So, you know what I'm saying? So for real, that's really just, you know, she went from I'm not going back to the club, Stevie, to ho, you coughing? Who you coughing at, ho? You know what I'm saying? On her own TV show. She went from being crying on somebody else's TV show to ridiculing hoes for coughing on her TV show. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of delusion. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of delusion. I'm trying to think of like a good celebrity example to give y'all how money don't unlame you. But it's honestly a lot of celebrity examples. If you look, it's a lot of lame ass celebrities out there that got money and do a lot of lame ass shit. Like, just being real, y'all can see it. Like, it's a lot of them that's just, and they think the money unlame them, and it's like, nah, dog, nah, you lame, you still lame as hell. Like, it don't even matter. I don't give a fuck what type of car you drive. You still lame as hell. You did that lame ass shit 25 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna be lame as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wish I could have like a really good example. I probably should have wrote down some celebrity examples of people who are just lame as hell. Cause like some people just like theoretically that documentary painted Diddy off to be lame as hell. Like the documentary that 50 Cent released on Netflix, it definitely painted Diddy to be kind of lame as hell. Like it showed how he was lame as hell and then how he made himself into somebody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's still lame as hell. Like the money ain't unlame him. It just hid the lameness. You know what I'm saying? But he was still lame as hell because all that shit he was doing to them women and all the stuff he was doing to his artists and how he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't looking out for the people that he was supposed to be looking out for, and the people that love him, he doing them the worst way and he beating on them, and you know what I'm saying? The way he was doing Cassie and all this stuff. Allegedly. All of this is alleged because you know what I'm saying? People be getting sued for talking shit, and I wish I would get sued with 20 views on my fucking podcast. Hell no. I'm not even making no money to pay that shit. Please. So allegedly, he was doing all this shit to his artists, and he was doing all this shit to Cassie, and he wasn't paying nobody, and he was robbing everybody, and wasn't nobody making no money, and people died broke because of him. All that good stuff. Right? Right. So that's still lame. Just because you rich and you got boats and you got bitches and you got all this other stuff, that don't mean you ain't lame, bro, because you're not doing what you need to do. And that's why you in jail. And that's why even though you was at the top, you just fell. Because now they making documentaries about you. Look, R. Kelly, lame as hell. Why is you peeing on people? Why'd you hog tying people? I was just talking about how incapacitated the hog tie was. That's why it's called a hog tie, because that's how they tie hogs. Why is you hog tying people? And then you going on interviews saying you don't know how to hog tie people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like never in a million years would you get allegations of somebody being like, oh yeah, they hog tied me if they did not hog tie. Man, that's just like gay allegations. And I don't mean this in no type of way. Okay? I don't mean this in no type of way. Look at me. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we love everybody over here. But I'm here to tell you, if it's gay allegations, it's gay somewhere up in there. I'm just being real. Baby. I'm just being real. Because you can't do nothing out the blue. You know what I'm saying? Some certain stuff don't come out the blue, because like, why, you know what I'm saying? Why is them allegations even there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's dig deep. So, you know, that's like the same, like, nah, that's not the same with like beating women, because sometimes they be lying. That ain't the same. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And then if it's a lot of people saying it, what's the common denominator? I'm just saying. But like, why is you out here hog tying people, R. Kelly? Why is you out here paying people families off so that you can have their kids and stuff? Well, I don't know if I have to say allegedly because he in jail, but allegedly. Regardless, I really don't know, because I wasn't keeping up with that. I ain't old. I'm old. I'm in my 20s, mid-20s, but I ain't R. Kelly old. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I just watched Trapped in the Closet for the first time. Like, when was that? That I watched Trapped in the Closet. I can't even remember. It was probably during my breakup, because I was just going through shit. Like, I just used to sit in my room. I just used to sit on the couch and just be just scrolling. Just like if anybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do an episode about heartbreak one day because Lord knows that was one of the strongest times of my life. I'm gonna tell y'all something else that really got me through that time in my life. Attack on Titan. My friend Taylor, shout out to my bitch. Love you, sir. You know what I'm saying? I have to give her credit every time because we had just met and she was like, you want to watch something good? And I was like, yeah. She was like, watch Attack on Titan. You know what I'm saying? And little did I know what I was getting myself into. But that binge show got me through heartbreak for sure. Like, that binge got me through heartbreak for sure. It was a hard one. I'm not going to lie to you. And then it was even harder at the end because I felt like I got my heart broke again because what the fuck? For real, like to be able to watch that again, to be able to experience that again. And I ain't even in the anime because actually I think that's part of the reason why I'm not in the anime because I'm like, bro, if y'all watching this and going through these emotions every time, I'm not going through this. I'm not doing that. That's too much. First of all, it's too much getting attached to these characters, people dying, and then I'm finding out everything I thought was a lie. It's too much. But yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all comment down below some of y'all favorite podcasters, you feel me? Because I need podcasts to watch so that I can get inspiration on, like, what to do. Because if I'm being honest with y'all, I really don't watch podcasts. Like, even though I have one, I really don't watch podcasts. Like, I may watch, like, a sports show on YouTube or whatever, or watch, like, you know, some videos and vlogs and stuff like that. But I don't really watch podcasts. So y'all put down below some podcasts I should watch so I can, you know what I'm saying? I can get some inspiration, you feel me? And I can see some, you know, what people out here doing, you know, because sometimes I just be doing shit. Like, I'm be honest, this is like a side quest for me. Doing this podcast is such a side quest. And I'm gonna tell y'all the main reason why I wanted to do this podcast. The main reason why I wanted to do this podcast is because I felt like I'm too busy to upload videos consistently of like vlogs and stuff like that. Like, if I'm being honest with you, right? So like, for instance, I live my life, like, stuff that I do, it's not planned, it's spontaneous, you know what I'm saying? And it's certain stuff that I can plan, but I be so busy that I don't have time to record, edit, post the video, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I can post vlogs, sometimes I can't. But I still wanted to be able to consistently upload videos to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, because I got a job and I got other shit to do. I'm not, like, a full-time YouTuber. You get what I'm saying? So because I'm not a full-time YouTuber, it's not like I could just focus on just making videos and vlogs and showing y'all my life. So I wanted to be able to, like, get something where I can, like, consistently start to come back to YouTube and upload so that I can, you know, do more. So, like, first we starting off with the podcast, then we're going to start off with more vlogs, then we're going to start off with streams. And like I told y'all, I'm not going to be streaming like the mother loves. I'm not doing that, okay? I might stream for maybe an hour or two, you know what I'm saying, kick it with y'all online, you know what I'm saying. We might listen to some songs, listen to some streams or whatever. I mean, not listen to some streams. We might listen to some songs, we might listen to some new releases or whatever. But yeah, man, that's all we doing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be chatting it up, doing shit, experiencing shit. You know, might have guests on, let y'all meet the people in my life. You know what I'm saying? And we just want to build. I just want to build up back and start back doing YouTube, start back doing entertainment and shit. Because honestly, this shit is really fun. Like I told y'all, I've been waiting all week to do this episode. Like, since I dropped that last episode, oh my God. I've been like, yes, I literally cannot wait. Like, I cannot wait to upload this next episode. I got a list right now of 15 episodes already lined up. So we in this for 15 weeks already because I got 15 episodes that we of shit to talk about already. You know what I'm saying? Already. Off rip. You feel me? And I'm gonna address something because I'm not sure. Two things. One, if my hat has been sliding up and down the whole video, I know y'all done seen me like sliding it down. It's because it got satin in the hat, you feel me, for my dreads. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dukes. But I don't know. I guess I never thought about it. Satin is slippery as hell. So every time I put it on my head, shit. See, I done fucked it. Hold on. There it is. Okay. So every time I put it on, I'm just okay. So every time I put it on my head, it literally like be sliding off. So I be having to, you know what I'm saying, get it together. And number 2, it might be glare on my glasses. I'm not 100% sure because it's kind of a little glare in my eyes, but I'm not sure. I'm working on new lighting. We working on new stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's only the 2nd episode, and you can already see the quality improved. We got new lighting, and we got a new logo. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me. So if it is glare on my glasses, or if my head has been sitting, my hat has been sitting on top of my head looking like Goofy from Mickey Mouse, I'm sorry. I apologize. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? The contents of the video have still been the same. You know what I'm saying? Money, going and getting money is not in the end all be all. And I'm telling you, as somebody who had to learn this myself. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. I've been talking for a minute, mouth getting dry. But I had to learn this myself because where I'm from, I ain't gonna say everybody broke, but this ain't no big city. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no high per capita. People ain't just getting bread like that. You feel me? Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too many suburbs. It ain't just, it's more not well off people than it is well off. So all I've ever wanted in my life was some money. You know what I'm saying? All I ever wanted in my life was some money. All I've ever chased. I chased the money, chase the money, chase the money. That's me. I've been chasing the money since I could remember. Since I could remember, I've been popping my. Let me stop. But I had to realize like money ain't everything, bro. Because like, bro, you can get a whole lot of money, and you ain't got no bitch that love you. You coming home to a big ass empty ass house echoing, hello, 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 hello. Is anybody there? Does anybody love me? Love me. Like my mama taught me that because she was like, man, rich people commit suicide too. And maybe I shouldn't have said that word, but right. Anyways, I'm still learning the whole like YouTube, what I can and can't say, but you know, she be like, rich people, you know, they check out too. And she right. You know what I'm saying? Because money don't solve all your problems. You feel me? Because I found something out, but I don't like to have money if I ain't got nobody to spend it with. You feel me? If I ain't got nobody to spend it with, if I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to really go on a bunch of solo trips by myself. I don't really just want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to have somebody I can enjoy my time with, spend it with. And that's another reason why I don't like no hoes. Because I ain't got time to be picking which one of y'all I want to spend this weekend with, that weekend with. I can't build no connection with nobody and do, no. And then especially these days, like I told y'all, they see you get a little bit of money, they trying to, boy, what? Give you an inch? You get them an inch, they gonna take 52 miles. For real. Like, no bull. So, man, the moral of the story is, find you something else to work on. If you think that the money is gonna unlame you, if you think that money is gonna solve all your problems, you wrong. You need to go talk to somebody. You need to go vent to somebody. You need to go figure out what's really bothering you deep down, because money ain't gonna solve that. You just gonna be a sad ass lame man with money. For real. Like, no bull. Not gonna lie to you. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It be sad when you see an old ass nigga, an old lame ass man. You know, y'all done seen it. The folks that be driving downtown with the slingshots, blasting them 60s, 70s music, 70s hits, trying to look young, trying to pick them up a little whippersnapper. Looking sad as hell. Unc, go home. Where your wife at? You should be somewhere eating pot roast and cornbread. Why is you know what I'm saying? You should be somewhere eating pot roast and cornbread. Why you in this slingshot with some hoochie daddy shorts on, pops? You feel me? Why you in this red slingshot? Why you in this red slingshot with this tropical shirt on? You feel me? Driving by the club 4 times. You done drove by this line 6 times, pops. Why'd you doing that? Because you grew up and you got money, but you still a lame ass nigga. You ain't fixed the problems, and now don't nobody love you because you an old ass grown ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You old and you grown and you lame. And don't nobody want to deal with that. You see the old men that still be trying to live in their youth, still be in the club, still be trying to, man, if you don't go on. Man, my mama told me, she was like, I know when you get an age to go to the club, that's when I need to stop going to the club, because we don't need to be going to the club together. And I felt that. That's why I ain't got no kids. Because my club tick down ain't ticking down yet. I'm going to be young and turn till I'm 45. Not for real, but I'm going to be young and turn at least till I'm like 32, 33, 34, maybe 35. Maybe. Because I'm going to be honest, the 30 really the new 20 right now, twin. Like, I be telling people all the time, like, I'm 26 and mother be like, damn. But look, it's a blessing to be 26, especially for me. Because I done known so many people that done died when we was young as hell, bro. They ain't make it to 18. They ain't make it to 20. They ain't make it to their 21st birthday, 25. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes I be crying about that shit. Like sometimes when I'm real drunk, like on my birthday and shit, I be crying. Like on my 21st birthday, I was crying. Cause I was like, bruh, like I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that didn't see 21. I got a cousin that didn't see 21. You feel me? Long live Kaleb. You feel me? I got family, brothers, cousins, family, friends that have not seen 21. If you ever look in the bottom of my bio, you see all them people that I say long live. It ain't just them people that I know that passed away. Them just the people that I'm trying to keep their names alive because they really meant the most to me. You feel me? Not saying that everybody that passed away that I know they mean the most to me, but you know, some people you just value more people in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. My uncle just died in November. And he was 21 days younger than me. And I know you probably trying to put the numbers together, talking about how your uncle was 21 days younger than you, but he was your uncle, man. My granddad is a crackhead. I told y'all I'm from the hood. He get wicked, you know what I'm saying? So when my grandma left him, he went and found a new lady. And when he found this new lady, she wanted to have some kids, and so he had kids again. So even though my mama was already 20 and pregnant or whatever, you feel me? He went and had another baby. So my mama had me on August 9th and he was born August 31st. You feel me? So we didn't grow up too close. Like, we didn't grow up super close to each other, but we grew up close enough that we always kept in contact and we always knew each other. And I love that boy. I really did. And I'm gonna be honest with you, his death affected me because it was like, fuck, like that shit was random. Like, he's the newest name on my list. And I feel like that's the reason why I had to go into a little tandem about him real quick, even though we ain't talking about that. Just because I had to give my boy, like, you know, I had to give him I got to keep his name alive, you know what I'm saying? Because Josh was such a good guy. He was such a good guy, like, and when my best friend, AJ, that's also in my bio, when he passed away, when I was a freshman in college, me and Josh really got a lot closer because him and AJ used to play basketball together, and they really was like tight, and he wanted to come and live with me in Birmingham so he could come to school with me and play basketball and do all this. And I ain't gonna lie, Josh was talented at basketball. Like, that boy had a talent. He was 6'7". That boy, like, what? I'm talking about yamming it, all type of shit. But he was from a small little country town. You know, he from Tuscaloosa. He went to Holt High School. So if y'all know my boy, make sure y'all comment down below. I know I ain't gonna get that many views, but hey, I might as well talk about it like I told y'all, that delusionality. Got to be a little delusional. But yeah, man, that one hit me really hard. That's the most recent thing that I had to go through in my life, bro. When he died, and it was random as hell too. Like, I was on a trip from work, and I was in Virginia, for 2 weeks, twin. And it was like my last 2 days there. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, if y'all from Virginia, I don't know how the hell you do it. I did not like it out there. I was very grateful to bring my ass back to the South. I've realized that I am not a northern person. I cannot fuck with the North. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing all them videos. Actually, I know y'all been seeing all them videos too. I've been seeing all them damn videos of people, and they talking about basically they digging. Basically, I done seen the videos up north. Like, if you steal somebody fucking parking spot, they gonna put your shit under the snow. They gonna put your shit in the dirt for real. Like, that's too much. First of all, why would I want to wake up early in the morning and even, you know what I'm saying, do that shit? Like, so anyways, but yeah, man. And I got that call, and that shit just broke my heart, bro. Like, when my boy, like, I love that boy. So I really feel like I just had to give him a little shout out. You feel me? Because it's February. It's been a couple months since he passed away, and it's just like, gotta keep my folks' name alive. You know what I'm saying? You forever live on through me. Yeah. But yeah, man, that was another episode of Stop Playing Pod. We growing every episode, bro. So next episode we might have a sound bar where I be like, bim, 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 bim. You never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know what we doing. Got tricks up my sleeve, all type of good shit going. We got all type of good shit going. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all, especially if you made it this far, because this video is way longer than the last video that I recorded. But if you made it this far, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And if you made this far, you not subscribed, why wouldn't you subscribe? Like, make sure you like, comment, and you subscribe, man. I'm really enjoying doing this podcast. Like I said, we got at least 13 more episodes to go, so this at least gonna be going for 15 episodes, but I really want to keep it going. I hope it start building some traction and stuff, because I'm really having fun doing this. So I love y'all, man. Stay groovy. You know what I'm saying? Stay high. Stay fly. Stop playing. You feel me? I love y'all. And if y'all ever gotta need somebody to talk to, if y'all ever want to do anything, man, hit me up in my DMs. You feel me? I'm always responding. So hit me up in my DMs. Oh, yeah. I ain't even mentioned we got a new bar. You feel me? Make sure y'all subscribe to me on Twitch. We got a brand new bar right there. Social media bar. It's a whole new vibe right now. You feel me? Just a whole new vibe going on with the view. So yeah, so I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in, and I love y'all, man, and I'll see y'all next time. We out. Peace.